Welcome to episode 71 of the Super Parent Syndrome. I am your host, Dr. Nick Fanning. Today's episode, we're going to be covering what is easy is not right. Sit back, relax, let's get started.
Parenting in the 21st century is ever evolving. And while you balance work, kids, and your sanity, it's easy to feel discouraged. Welcome to the Super Parent Syndrome with your host, Dr. Nick Fanning.
So, the mythical easy. What I mean by that is we put so much pressure, so much glory on this concept of easy. And we search for it online for life hacks or hacks about this or the shortcut, and we pay people thousands upon thousands of dollars for hacks or easy ways of losing weight, to improve your marriage, to improve your sex life, to have more spirituality, to take these shortcuts, more shortcuts, and it's basically anything we can do to go around actually doing the work. What has this caused? Well, America, we are a fast food nation. We are a daycare nation. We are a credit card debt nation. And never in the history of this world have we been more addicted, more obese, more medicated, or in debt in the population in the entire history of the world. That's the sad truth. We're in debt, we're more sick, we're more addicted, we're more fat, we're more in debt. Sorry, folks, that's the reality. And it was easy getting there. We had to work to do it. We had to spend more than we made. We had to use want versus needs. We had to create these stories that we were doing this for our children, or that we were doing this for our family, or we were doing this for ourselves. But whatever it was, we fell for it. I hope this triggers some of you. In fact, some of you maybe just be thinking like, oh, fast forwarding it, don't want to do this. Well, here it is. This is the pain of the reality. The pain is you've been seduced by this concept of easy. Easy is fast food. We don't even have to plan ahead. We don't have to cook. We don't have to eat those yucky leftovers or those things that we packed for ourselves. We don't have to submit to that. Easy is Netflix at the end of the night versus having a conversation with our wives or working out or reading or doing something that would actually improve our lives. In fact, we've changed the term marathoning from something that used to mean exercise into watching an entire season in a weekend. We have easy as porn. Instead of doing the work to seduce our wife, to love on them, to seduce our husband or whatever it might be, to actually get things in improving our marriage to a point where you don't even need something like porn, or going out and socializing with friends, because instead we have gaming, and it's really easy to connect to people that are already there while we're playing them. Or again, looking at porn versus going and socializing, going out of your comfort zone to improve yourself or things like that. We are addicted to easy. And it's only those who have embraced the suck, embraced the work, embraced the notion that things are going to have to be done the slow way to actually get the reward. And that can come in the form of saving money, to have wealth and create real wealth, to exercise and eating, to create health, real health, instead of just feeling good. Because unfortunately, we are also addicted to medications. We're addicted to even having surgery. In fact, there are parents and people who sit around talking about whose family is sicker. Oh, my kid, little Johnny here, has this diagnosis, and we've taken him to 3 different specialists and blah, blah, blah. And in their misery, they're almost bragging about it. Now, for some of you, again, like I said, this might trigger you. Like, how dare he come up with this? He has no idea what we're dealing with there. You know what? I'm a healthcare professional. I see it all the time. In fact, I know of a mom who, because their insurance paid for it, would rather have an MRI of their child's neck and go through the injections for their child than to pay out of pocket to come see me. Whereas my total cost might have been, less than $500 to fix little Johnny, but instead, because it's not covered by insurance, she's willing to spend both the time, the pain of using their insurance to go through a medical model. So I know about these things. Okay, I'm not a stranger to this, and this is the fact that I see every single day. In fact, especially when they come back and proudly report to me exactly what the doctors have found out. A pinched nerve, an issue here, a problem with it's just a rib out of place, or a pinched nerve, or this muscle's in spasm. Well, then comes into the secondary questions of why the body is reacting this way. It's a round and round frustration loop, folks. But it comes down to this. We are addicted to the easy. And so I want you to look in your own life and figure out, where are you addicted to the easy? Are you addicted to the easy in food? Are you addicted to the easy in relationships and sedating with porn, or sedating with gaming, or being, basically what we call extended adolescence? Are you addicted to the easy when it comes to finances and being like, it's really not hard to determine, it's really easy to just go for what I want versus what I need. Saving is too much work. I'd rather just use credit card debt. And, later on, man, it is definitely not easy. But at first, man, it's seductive. It is super seductive. And so I want you to look at your hard life. Where in your entire life are you submitting, or are you seduced by the easy versus the hard? And then you're going to figure out, what is it going to take to reverse this? Now, for some of you, this is going to be scary as hell. It could be as scary as hell as coming up with a budget and actually following it and having no idea what to do with this. I can tell you this, I had to teach myself. There's videos online, there's YouTube videos, there's blogs, there's all sorts of people out there who want to help you, who want to give you the information to do this because they themselves had to go through this. It could be a thing at work where you're addicted to the easy of just going in, clocking in, doing the bare minimum, and clocking out and collecting a paycheck. Versus where could you find your passion? Where could you do the best possible job to potentially push for a raise, or push for a promotion, or even to create that environment where you're getting experience, so that way your time becomes more valuable, so you can go to a different employer or go on your own for that matter. What would it take to embrace the suck, embrace the work of doing that versus just being seduced by the easy? You could apply this to all areas, folks. I'm sorry, there's no shake, there's no pill, there's no surgery that's going to save you from yourself. If you don't take care of that original problem, embracing the suck and doing the work, you're going to lose your health, you're going to lose your wealth, and you could even lose your marriage. So, take out your journal, write down in this, where in my life am I addicted to the easy? And where do I need to change? How am I going to do this? What's life going to look like in 90 days, in 60 days, in 30 days? And write this out. That is your challenge for today, folks. Go big, go home. This is Dr. Nick Fanning, signing off.
Thanks for listening to another episode of The Super Parent Syndrome. Please be sure to visit peptalksforparents.com for more content and our free newsletter. And remember, you are not alone.